Um, oh, God. Are we leaving this part in? This is ridiculous.
Welcome to the Booze and the Bees. I'm Ella Boo.
And I'm... Wait, you're the bee.
I know.
Boo
I was
with
wondering
the
what
bee.
you were going to say.
I was so thrown off.
We're still working on intros because I still don't like saying it. But
Yeah,
I
she's a
haven't been
bee.
brainstorming intros, y'all.
We can literally just say, welcome to Booze and the Bees.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And get into it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
welcome to
because
Booze and the
people
Bees.
don't usually do the intro every time.
No.
I feel like they don't.
And I don't think they need to say, I'm the this and you're the that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah, like,
cares.
welcome to the Booze and the Bees. Welcome
It's
to our
not even
podcast.
the, it's like Booze
Oh, yeah,
and the
welcome
Bees.
to Booze and the... Gosh.
I know.
I'm
It's like,
struggling.
we don't even know our own name. Yesterday it was Booze and the Booze, and then we forgot the ampersands, and we
I typed it wrong. I was so proud of myself because I did the... What
You
is it
did.
called? Ampersand?
An ampersand, yeah.
Ampersand, which is
It's
that
the
and
symbol.
sign, y'all. And I did that, but I
Mhm.
spelled Booze and the Booze.
And Booze and the Booze. And she's like, oh no. Also, this is a Woke Up Like This podcast. We didn't do anything. We woke up like this. So.
Oh, yeah. I
Like,
have my
but for
morning
real.
tea. And so cheers. I have some chai.
Mhm.
Oh, man, I was going to say something and now I forgot. I did my morning cheers. I put some good intentions in for another Good Flow podcast because it really worked yesterday.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. I liked the vibe. It was fun.
And we actually have like some stuff prepped for this episode. We're going to try our first sharing like our screen, like what we're watching, and then like pause it and discuss. Because I found this video last night and it just really grinded my gears. You know what grinds my gears?
No, guys, my gears.
Oh my God, I wish we could do like weather. So we could like, it's cold, right?
It gonna rain.
I used to love that on Family Guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, do we want to jump into it? Do we want to?
Yeah, she like let me know. She's like, oh, we haven't even gotten to the part that irritates me. And I was like, well, pause it because like there was so much to say during it. That
Yeah.
we were just like, let's just pause it and actually get it going. And even though we don't know how to do clips yet, this is how do we learn? This is how we learn.
Yeah, so this is a video. It's a little lengthy. Like it's probably like 3 minutes long, but so bear with me. And the first part is she's talking about a story about a creator, and it has to do with what she brings up in the second part of the video, and it just. I guess I'll get into it when we get there.
Yeah, so she'll start screen recording it now, and then we'll try to use that. But we're just going to hit play and then mute our audio during the times it's up, and then add our audio after. Okay.
All right, here we go.
You've seen that woman that goes around and eats in all the restaurants, and she's got her microphone clipped right here, and she's live all the time when she's eating.
So
she has
it's
her
us.
dog with her. I don't remember the dog's name. It's like a
Without
small
a
dog.
dog.
And they go to like fine dining.
Don't we have to pause if we're talking? Because the audio?
Oh, yeah. Because it's going
Okay.
to be at different times. Whoops.
No,
Okay.
because it's like we don't want to be talking while she's talking because you're going to
Okay.
want to mute those parts, right?
Yeah, I forgot I was muting the parts and that they're not actually playing at the same time because we don't have an audio mixer that's really good yet.
I'm like
bad.
trying to catch you now. I'm like, don't talk yet.
No, my
like you
bad.
can tell me pause and I'll pause.
Okay, yeah.
Dining, and they eat and they chat with you and everything. And I came across a TikTok the other day. It was like a snippet of her live where she's sitting at a restaurant with her dog, and all of her followers seem to like really like her. And I guess that's the point of having followers. Like, why would people follow you if they hate you, unless they're hate watching you? You know what I mean? But
I feel like we have to pause every now and then, don't we? Because it can't like just be us watching.
Yeah, but it's only been like 10 seconds. I
Okay.
mean, normally when people do it, it's like a couple minutes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like Ethan's thing, they'll watch it for like a couple minutes at a time. And I don't think she's really gotten into anything that's super annoying yet.
Okay.
It's like all we can say is like she's just talking about somebody who's at a restaurant with her dog and recording, and like that's work. You got to imagine, right? If you're at a restaurant, you have to embarrass yourself by putting up your camera and doing this stuff. It's not like you're being loud and obnoxious necessarily. Other people have conversations.
That's funny because this creator does have other issues being
Obnoxious.
in public to the wait staff and stuff. That had nothing to do with this video though.
Oh.
Nothing to do. Like this lady does not bring that up. She doesn't bring that up about her character at all. She's just, that's not the point. But this certain creator does, like, it's really bad. We could talk about it after, but that's funny you said that. Okay, let's keep going.
her audience is like really, I get a vibe that they're young, or if they're not super young, then they're like naive, right? And the reason that I say this is because I don't care how much I like a creator on TikTok. I can support you by watching your videos and interacting and boosting your content, right? But this woman, she has the fucking audacity to sit, she's in a restaurant. This is the snippet I saw. She's in a restaurant and she's talking about, oh, all of your generosity here, like you're buying my meals and you're taking care of me and I love my job. She's got like 300 and some thousand followers on TikTok. She's on other social media, so you know she's making money, right? Like she's
Pause right there because it's funny. Like people don't realize a following means nothing.
Oh yeah,
You do not make money off of a following. Like
yeah, she's had 200,000 on one account and 85 on another account, and 45 on another account, and it like literally doesn't mean anything.
followers
unless
don't
you're
equal
selling
money.
something.
Yeah, it doesn't.
If you're not
equal
selling
money.
something, then you're getting nothing. Right?
Yeah, it's not like, because I had a follower ask me like, do you get paid because of your following on Instagram and like your like the likes and stuff, and I'm like, no.
Yeah,
Like, no.
we wish. That would be cool, because then we could do it more full time.
Oh yeah, that would be like
absolutely.
all I would be doing. It's
Yeah.
like just growing a following.
Yeah,
Which is what I
'cause
did for a good year and a half, because I thought that was
what was going to do it.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's definitely something she said in there too, where she's like, I get it if we're just here and like supporting your videos. So you're telling me attention is worth more to you than income. It's like, who would spend all of their day just trying to get only attention and not income? Like, of course you would want both.
because people don't see influencers as entertainers like actors and like
Actors make money lots.
watching TV shows and stuff
Yep.
and music. It's literally entertainment and live streaming. And I'm not saying this is every person on live streaming. Obviously, there's people that are like not doing good and trying to make money off of it. But there are good people on here doing it. And I forgot where I was going to go with my rant.
That you're just not making money doing it, and you're doing good work, and it is work, and it's entertainment. and-
Yeah, I don't get why it's so upsetting to see other people. Let's just let her finish. I want to get to it. Hold on.
she's got money in her pocket. But the whole premise of this live that I saw the snippet of it was she's asking people to fund her trip to Disneyland because she wants to go there and eat through Disneyland and like have a Disney day and like blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't stop there, right? Because Miss Thing over there is like, with your generosity, you could get me there. So then she's like planning out like what she wants to do. I want to go to this park. And I also want to stay in a good hotel. So let's make it happen, you guys. Oh, and I also need dog sitting. Like it's like $50 a day, so I'll need help with that. I want to do a nice hotel. And I was thinking maybe 4 days, 2 park days, and then a chill day and a rest. All on everyone else's fucking dime. Why have we gotten to a point on social media where like these people are already so fucking out of touch with like how expensive things are that they're now asking people to crowdfund their trips and their meals? Like, think of it this
Okay, so literally all she did was say, I have a business proposition for a select few of my audience that are patrons, investors. Mm-hmm. And I'm saying, this is my business plan. I'm going to go here, 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 and here. I think it's going to be very entertaining, not only for me, but for you. Right. I'm not going to just go and enjoy my trip. I'm going to be recording the entirety of it, editing in a way that you find pleasing, responding to my audience, likely during lives,
right?
And really engaging with people who need that engagement. And like, it's okay to need that engagement. And you have to imagine an actor on any Netflix show will not talk to you. So you can spend hours and hours and hours watching a Netflix show with no return from the actor.
And that's fine.
I
think that's totally fine.
And they make millions of dollars on Netflix for that, but
right.
You can't make one trip. That's a business proposition. I'm saying I want to do these things and record it for you and me. Why can't everybody win? And it's not like saying, hey, the common person... You're saying no one with money watches things online. Mm-hmm. You don't think there's someone who like makes $20,000 months is just
right.
like, yeah, I make $20,000 months, but I'm white from work, and this person really makes my day a lot better. I love watching their content. If
right.
they could be in Disneyland enjoying it, that'd make me a little bit happier. I'll fund it. What's $50 to someone making $20,000 a month? And then you do that amongst 300,000 people, and a majority of the real common class folk, like they don't have to spend their money, and that's fine. And she's not asking them. She's saying, this is what I would like to do. this is my plan. This is my budget. Mind you, that's how businesses work. I have to tell you my budget to get anything done. So it just seems like I'm having a reasonable request. And now if it doesn't get funded, guess what? She doesn't get to go. And you don't get to watch the video. And for this person to assume that it actually worked is crazy.
Okay, let's keep watching.
Okay, I joined the Creator Fund. Right after I hit like my last video that went bonkers bananas, I got invited to join like the beta program or the Creator Fund, like whatever it was. So I signed up, and for what I did, I made okay money. It wasn't like I could quit my job and live on social media. I don't think that I would ever want to do that anyway.
Okay, yeah, you would.
Well,
yeah, you would.
I mean, we can't say everybody wants this life.
No, she went and signed up, so she actively went out of her way to go find the creative program, made money, and then said it wasn't enough to quit because she didn't make enough, and then decides to say, oh, I wouldn't want to do it anyway, to like help her fragile ego to make it be like, if she had hit enough money, she would have been okay. She didn't hit enough money, so she gave herself an excuse to say, oh, I probably wouldn't have wanted to do that anyway. It's like, yes, you would have.
She didn't hit enough money and wonders why creators are asking for support on live stream.
Duh.
Let's keep going.
I don't see why people like move to LA, quit their jobs, and like, I could never, right? More power to you, but not for me. So I made a little bit of money, but then I opted out of it because it plummeted my fucking views. It really did. Unless you're a...
And so then there's another problem. It plummeted my views. So it means you were getting paid for doing quality content. And as soon as the algorithm realized your content wasn't quality, it plummeted your views, and you would rather get the attention than the income. Like, why not just take the income and focus on making better quality content? It's because she didn't care. She wants the attention, and she wasn't good enough to make it, and she's using everything as an excuse. It's just embarrassing. It's sad that like you're gonna insult other people's life. It's okay to not be the best at something or to fail, but it's not okay to bring someone else down to make you feel better.
I agree.
Large creator pumping out huge numbers all the time, it's not a good place to go. But if you have 300,000 plus followers, and on average your videos are getting 50, 60, 70, 100,000, 300,000, a million views per video, it's a good option for you. You're gonna get paid, believe me. So when I see these influencers that have the fucking audacity to be like, oh, fund my trip. What the fuck? How us, the common people, how are we allowing this behavior?
For her to do everything she said, like for one, when you're like, believe me, when you have to say believe me, it just means I am not believable and I need to make a statement so that you actually listen to me. I don't believe you. Who are you? You're just angry. And then you say us, the common people. Lady, you are getting paid on social media. You're far from being the quote common person. Even if you're not rich, doesn't mean you're very common. She's trying to suck herself into the audience and become more relatable than she is.
I don't know. I don't really get her mindset. I can't really. I don't think like that.
It's just victimized mindset. She just wants to be a victim and she wants people to back her. And she wants to be rich and famous. Like, why is she being so outrageous? It's so that she gets more attention so she can inevitably get paid. I wouldn't be surprised at the end of this. I haven't seen this whole video. We started it and then said, let's go on here. I wouldn't be surprised if she asked for money at the end. Like, I wouldn't. Seeing this person, she's like, she's got those psycho crazy eyes. Like, I bet if we watched more of her content,
I want to keep it like relevant, not like.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
It's become beg talk on a whole different level. And these people are not struggling at all. But yet here everybody is opening their wallets. I will never understand it. So let me tell you this. Your favorite creator that you're funding their lifestyle for does not give a fuck about you. They don't.
I do.
I was grateful when I was getting paid for my views. Like, don't get me wrong, but I didn't know any of you existed. You know, I love to come on here and chat and like share.
So because you didn't care about your audience, no other creator cares about their audience.
That's absolutely what she just said. She's like, I didn't care about you. And then to try to say, believe me and like us, and you know, you're trying to connect with an audience that you literally just told them you do not care about. Like, I didn't care about any of you. I was happy getting paid. We didn't get paid enough. Maybe you didn't get paid enough because you didn't care about the audience. Like,
I can't. Okay, let's. We're getting there, guys. We're almost done. All right.
Things and, you know, relate to people. I can relate to you. I can comment back to you. But as far as me knowing who you are and like caring about anything else outside of that, I don't have the capacity. I have a whole real life behind the screen, and so do these fucking people. But it's people like that who use their platform to manipulate others into giving them things when they're already doing financially great is fuck.
Well, like, what I'm also confused about is, where does she think money comes from?
What do you mean?
TikTok pays you for views, is what she's saying, and it should all come from TikTok. Mm-hmm. How do you think TikTok makes money?
Ads.
From ads that people buy things for, or for the tips that they get part of the funds from.
Yeah. Okay,
so when you're getting paid by TikTok, really weird, I know, you're getting paid by people watching TikTok. So is it worse that it goes more directly to you, or should it all go to a giant corporation and hope they divvy it out to you? I think if you actually care about your audience, that getting it direct would be the nicer way.
Yeah, she makes a point too, so let's hold on one second.
Up to me. So take that for however you will. If you're sending money to your favorite creator thinking it's going to get you noticed, or like whatever your intention is, they don't need your money. Bottom line, they're doing just fine. So the audacity of this person to get on there and ask you for money for a trip, foul. That's fucking foul to me. Like, and I'm sure you've seen her. I don't know. Lily, I think is her name. She's a trans woman. And this isn't, again, like whenever you talk on issues like this, it always gets like misconstrued. I have no issue with her personally. I just think it's fucked up how creators get a platform and then they manipulate others into continually funding their lifestyle. Like, oh, you're no, it's not generosity. Like, you're using people, because I'll guarantee you that if any of those followers that she has that funds her messaged her personally and was like, hey, I've sent you money in the past, like my house just burned down, can you Venmo me $100? Ignored. You'd be left on red. Save your fucking money. Don't stop supporting the shit. Keep your
No, if someone pays you for a good and service, you don't ask them for things. I've paid thousands of dollars for tire companies to change my tire. I'm not going to go to freaking Discount Tire and say, hey,
Oprah,
my house turned down.
I watched your show so many times. Please, I just need $1 million.
I need, please.
That's so funny.
No, but even like, okay, maybe you didn't pay Oprah directly, but you paid the tire company, you paid the gas company, you paid all sorts of other people. You pay your doctor. You think your doctor is going to be like, hey, doctor, I gave you $8,000 for that surgery that I got. My house burned down. Can I have $100? Your doctor's going to be like, I literally did a good in service. Because here's the thing. That creator was very honest and open about the lifestyle that you would be supporting in exchange for views. Like I'm going to make you content.
They literally know what she's going to spend the money on.
It's not a scam.
It's not a scam.
You do not have to pay. Now,
exactly.
If she's going to talk about anyone, she should talk about the audience. It's like you can say, hey, audience, I don't think you should consume this. I think you should spend your money elsewhere. That might be an argument, but to blame the creator for being very open and honest about what they're doing. That's not an argument.
That's your own personal opinion.
Yeah.
How are you going to tell other people to live their lives?
Yeah.
Seriously. Like, I love my community so much, and I bring people positivity and comfort, and I'm there for a lot of people who have nobody else, and I don't ever want them to like lose that feeling and see this video and think like I don't care about them. It's awful. It's an awful message to put out to people. Even if it was like true and this person didn't care about their followers, they don't know that. They think she cares about them. They like watching her. They're entertained by her. They feel comfort by her. That's enough.
Yeah. Did it bring them joy? Did it bring them something they didn't have? Right. Even if like, and there's the truth of it. If you get big enough, there's no way you could love every single one of your followers to the point where you would invite every single one of them over to your house for dinner. That's like, it would never happen. But you could still love them as people and want the best for them. Like, there's no reason you can't do both of those
baffles
things.
Me. It really baffles me. And like in the comments, all the comments agree with her. You know, they're just like, you know, they're like, I see all those people doing battles and stuff on here. It's the same thing. Like it's all just a scam. And it's just like so upsetting to see.
It just goes into though, what's a scam? A scam is where you say you're going to get money for something and you don't do it. Right? That's a scam. I'm a Nigerian prince and I'm going to take your 100,000 and then it's going to open my bank and I'm going to send you $1 million. That's a scam because you get nothing for it. They're very open and honest. And again, you might, as your opinion, disagree with the content being posted, right? You might say, I don't think people should pay for this good and service, but that's not for you to say, right? They're being open and honest. They're doing something. And again, you're funding their lifestyle of getting up at whatever time it is, prepping themselves, getting their lighting ready, doing their mic, doing their editing, doing their audio. It's like some people do less than others and they're lucky and good on them. You know, people like their personality enough they don't have to edit that much. But do they see the fact that we've spent 60 grand on equipment? No. Do they see the fact that we have to set this lighting up and break it down when we go out to do shoots on the field?
No. They see someone having like quote unquote fun job and they don't think it's a job.
It's still a job. It just happens to get paid a different amount in this current marketplace.
And it's hilarious how she kept saying like these creators don't need your money. She literally didn't make money on her videos enough and opted out of it. Like, you know, we're not making money solely on videos. And if you're making 1 million views a video, you're getting good money for that. That's fucking hard to do.
That's really hard.
1 million views a video? Good for you. You deserve all of it.
And it's a tremendous amount of work.
That means literally like a movie star.
Every vacation that you take, you're recording because it's a business vacation. And fun job. Hard work. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. It's not easy to be good at stuff. You have to buy equipment. You have to do editing. You have to hire editors. Like that's the next person we would want to hire. And we're going to actually have to come to you, audience, and say, hey, does anyone want to help support us doing high quality content where we're going out and doing things somewhere else with our 60 grand worth of equipment that we're going to have to be recording because we don't just get to spend it with friends and family and hang out and relax. And did they see that you were up until 3 a.m. yesterday and I was up until midnight? I was editing. You were looking up different, you know.
Yeah, I found this video. I got content for us.
She was planning out the next podcast. And, you know, they don't see that. They don't see that we wake up in the morning at 6 a.m. and then we're down at midnight.
And then people are like, well, then just get a normal job. I'm like,
well, what do you want? Is it? And so then there's the other point. Is it that the normal job is better? Or is it that the good lifestyle is better? And the good lifestyle requires a ton of work. And it requires having to ask people for money.
Why is that a better outcome? No, go get a 9-to-5 that you hate, you're not passionate about, and it makes you miserable, but it's a steady enough income to get you by for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Or do you want to work from 6 o'clock until midnight, continue to increase your skill and talent in doing content, reach out to businesses, brands, and your audience requesting some support so that you can increase the quality of your content, and do that and then make an adequate income to supplement a lifestyle that you find appealing? Well, probably the second one. Is it going to take years of work? Yes. Could you get lucky your first year? Sure. Does it make you jealous? That's all she is jealous. We get jealous too. Trust me. Yeah. I'm like, totally.
I've had to switch my attitude. Like when I would watch Jeffree Star live and how much money that he would get. Are you kidding? And already insanely rich. And like, and I like Jeffree Star. Like, don't get me wrong. And I used to get that jealousy feeling. And it's like no, like you can't think this way. You can't think this person does not deserve this. Because like that's just not a way to live life. Like just if you deserve it, then work hard enough, and then you'll get it in return. You know.
And if you don't deserve it, it's because maybe you didn't deserve it. Maybe you're not that good.
Yeah.
And like that's us. Like we've done so much. We've made the 200K accounts that quote make you rich somehow. They don't, promise. It doesn't. Our content wasn't good enough. That was the end of the story. It wasn't good enough. And now we're doing video content on a very high-end camera. We have decent lighting set up. We've got decent audio. And it's like, wow, we're learning the skills we didn't have. Our storytelling's not perfect. And that stuff is like, how do we work on that? So that every video is amazing, you know? Sometimes it is just asking your audience or asking businesses to help support you so that you can make a cooler video. If you have no money, how are you going to make a cool video? This stuff costs money.
Yeah, I don't know. And there was a point she said, like, you know, they're making all that money on lives. Like, no, we're not. TikTok takes 30% of that. Like, are you kidding? And I really wish people like realized the reality of like influencing. And I already know that the comments that these shorts in this video is going to get. I can already see them. Just so negative.
That's okay.
But-
And we've already said this before. There's certain people we don't want to be followers. And it's the negative type. We want the people who understand that like life can be tough, it's hard, and that you're just going to have to work at it, and that it's okay, and to be accepting of people, and to know it's okay to change and get better and to do things, not just to drag someone else down to make you feel good.
Yeah.
It is a lot of people though that just want to drag you down, and I think it's good to promote a culture of acceptance and personal growth. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
I think there's not enough people saying, I literally don't want the people who drag me down to be my supporters. I don't want them. Mm-hmm. Even if it makes you 200,000, 300,000 views a post. If they're all negative people, I don't want them. Don't want them. Like, we'd rather get businesses to support us than our audience to support us.
Yeah.
And then, you know, be able to give to the audience as much as we can. Because
Right.
like you say, you really do care. Like, we had Christmas with our audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to say that creators don't care.
That seriously, like, I was about to get up and make a stitch to that TikTok because I was so scared of my boo seeing that. And like, when anyone says anything with confidence like that, people believe it. Like, she had over 50,000 likes on that video and 600 comments, people agreeing with her. And that's just like, it's just so sad to me.
But wait, by her logic, wouldn't she be rich with all that clout?
I don't know. She doesn't care about her people.
She doesn't care.
So,
Side note, she doesn't have a ring on her finger.
oh my God.
Just side note.
Stop.
Not too
Okay,
stoked.
we're not gonna talk bad about people.
Okay,
We're
wait,
not gonna
we're
bring
not
people
negative. Guys, that's something I'm working on. Look, I'm not perfect.
down. No, we're not perfect.
We're not perfect.
We're
but
working on
that's-
ourselves every day.
That literally is the channel. Is that we're like not perfect, but working on it.
Yeah.
Like that's our whole premise. Like,
It is.
so, yeah, that's something I do work on. I want to start being better at bringing people up and not tearing people down. But, you know, and everyone always wants to tear down the people who don't agree with them. And that's something I got to work on not doing, because I just did that. And I don't agree with it. I don't think it's good. So it's nice to get called out on things you do that's not the best. It helps you improve if you know that you're doing it. I do it a lot. I get annoyed at people easy.
That's okay because we balance each other out. I really want to get a cool yin and yang sign because like we're that, and we're both Pisces, so we need like a cool Pisces sign too,
Oh.
like the two fish. We need that, but we balance each other out. When he'll be like point out all the negative stuff about someone, and I'll be like, hey, but they could be a good person.
Yeah. Or
I
even
try to
if-
find the positive in everybody.
Or even if they're not, they'll be like, but how does that help us? And you're like, you're right. It like literally doesn't. So there's no point.
we watch 90 Day Fiance a lot and judge.
Oh, yeah. At first, I was just like, look, you should just be able to judge people. They chose to be on TV. And like, I do still kind of agree with that, you know, like you're allowed to judge people who put themselves out there. But
Yeah.
at the same time, like, is the judging helping you? Not really.
No.
So it's not the best. So yeah, I've been trying to be like, oh, wait, no, they're fine. It's okay. It's whatever. I still think there's merit in doing that one TV show, that TV show idea, where we go and say, what psychological disorders do these people have? And you just like watch clips and have a licensed person just tell you, oh, yeah, that's totally borderline personality disorder. Like, oh, okay, cool. I think that'd be a funny show.
All right. I think this was a really good episode, and I can't wait. You're going to have to practice editing now.
Yeah, I'm going to
Putting
have
that
to
clip
edit
on.
this for like 2 hours. Maybe you can work on the, oh, it's a website. I think you might be able to log in with my login and then continue it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can be working on that while I work on this editing.
Okay.
Because I have to figure out how to get that. So it's just going to be a 2-clip edit, which is good.
Yeah. Well, we got a plan. And thank you so much for listening. Please comment below your opinions and thoughts on this topic, because I'm curious what my viewers think about it.
Yeah, it really would be a good thing to think. It's like, do you feel like you're getting taken advantage of for watching people?
Yeah. I hope not.
I hope not.
I hope we don't feel taken advantage of. But, yeah. All right.
All right.
Time for our boisterous laugh.
Guffaw yourself. Guffaw. Evil laughter. I need to work on it. All right.
Love y'all.
Bye, y'all.
See you in the next episode. See you tomorrow.